Tech Toys.
Welcome back, you're watching Tech Toys. With the launch of two new handsets, Silicon Valley-based Obi Worldphone is the new contender in the budget smartphone segment. And leading the venture is co-founder and CEO Neeraj Chauhan. With previous entrepreneurial experience in running and managing IT and telecom distribution companies like Global Infonet and Esys Technologies in Singapore and India, Neeraj first met co-founder John Sculley at the London Business School. The duo, along with other co-founders, set up Inflection Point, an IT supply chain company. We caught up with Neeraj to know more about his journey and dig deeper into the company's strategy. So from Inflection Point to actually co-founding Obi with John Sculley, what was that journey like? How did you pivot into the mobile space? It's a completely different space.
So, as the world shifted from IT, the PC growth almost became negligible. All IT distribution companies tried to have a play on the mobile distribution.
Okay.
When we acquired Iris, we also tried to, or we do some of the mobile brands as we deal with them as distributors. But then there was an idea, or there was a thought. We said, why not to start IT distribution brand on our own? Mobile brand on our own. And that was something somewhere around beginning of 2014 when we thought of setting up Obi Mobiles. India was the first country we launched, and then we went to Middle East and Africa. But that time the whole model was based around ODM-led sourcing and branding model without any investments into manufacturing and design of the product.
Yeah.
But at our level, especially John was not really very satisfied. I will not call happy, but he was not satisfied with
that sort of a business model.
Okay. And then that was the time when John really actively got involved in this business, took a lead, asked me to come over to San Francisco, and we went around meeting people, then who will then be partners in us defining a new mobile strategy and a brand. That's where we met Ammunition, and we said, let's do the products which we own fully.
And design and manufacture and do everything from scratch.
We control the whole product definition, we control the design, we control the user experience, and we don't compromise on any of these aspects.
And is that when you decided to pull back the smartphones that you'd already released in the market, including India? I mean, early in January, you pulled out all the 5 smartphones, pivoted your business model again, and now we are in San Francisco today for this launch. I mean, what was that journey like?
So I must say that I had a luxury of having a large billion-dollar distribution business to support me on the day in, day out.
Absolutely.
So when we saw what Ammunition was up to in terms of design, that was like early January, just after CES, we figured out that, that's going to be great. There's no point for us to continue to sell products which we ourselves are not 100% convinced and confident. We took steps. We actually stopped selling the phones. We even took phones off the shelf. And we, of course, continued to honor what we had sold and continue to provide warranty and support.
So in its second lap, the brand roped in a star-studded founding team, added a Silicon Valley tag, and chalked out a clear game plan for the brand. Okay, so brand building is not a challenge for you because of the names that are involved. Distribution is not a challenge for you. So what is Obi Worldphone's biggest challenge today?
Our challenge and our opportunity is essentially lies with our customers. Will we be able to continue to bring along exciting products which will keep our young consumers interested? Will they like them? Will they go around and recommend and talk to their peers, their friends about the product's experience? Will they come back and buy next Obi from us? And that's an ongoing challenge.
So I was talking to John yesterday, and one thing that I asked him was, how are you going to position yourself in markets like China and markets like India, where already budget phone market is saturated, because that's the segment that you're looking to target. And he said that we're not looking at high replacement markets. So what is the strategy there then to acquire these first time users? How are you going to enter and penetrate into these markets?
So of course our first step towards tackling any of these markets is having very strong distribution partners who have experience and expertise of taking products to consumers in each one of those markets. So we have tied up with all leading distributors in the world. Already we have signed up sale agreements, contracts on that side. But in terms of consumer targeting, of course, we are initially looking at markets which are growing in terms of smartphone adoption, markets which are moving from 2G to 3G, 3G to 4G. That means there's a very sudden spurt of growth, market growing 50%, 60% annually in terms of smartphone conversion.
Okay.
And we feel that we will be able to provide a smartphone experience which matches or beats anybody else around there on specification and price proposition, but it's far more superior in terms of design, elegance and quality.
So how do you want to position the brand from here on?
So because it's a global world, like a global market, budget is a very relative term. See, we are saying that these products are budget or they are lower price because we compare these with products which are being sold at $800.
Okay.
But look at this product which probably will get sold for like $200 in Vietnam or India or many such markets. They are not budget, they are not cheap. A 15,000 rupees mobile phone in India is not per se budget.
It falls in the segment.
It falls in the segment, but on the other hand, the price is incidental. Price is incidental, not that we wanted to define or we wanted to lose money or we wanted to stick to a price point. Price is simply incidental of what it costs to build and at what price, based on what margins we can add to it to make our business sustainable, but make it relevant to the market.
Would we see Obi enter into other segments as well, or budget is your brand philosophy, this is where you're going to be, or what's in the future?
See, as of now we are focused very much on mobile phones, so we are not really planning any other products or devices. That's like near-term future, which I can very much sort of confirm to you. And which segment or whether will we continue to bring phones at these prices? Yes and no. We set out to build a product which we decide what it will have and make no compromises on that end. And then we add up everything and then we see what we need to sustain ourselves and make some margins to grow the company further, and then we price them accordingly. So that's where you will see our pricing is very clear reflection of the components that go in, the materials which are used, the specification they have. So that's the philosophy. Frankly, like we didn't even know what price point we will arrive. Suddenly, like only difference probably we had, like it costing $202, we said let's make it $199. That looks better.
One of the oldest pricing strategies in the book. Will the design like Apple with sell like Cola approach do the trick? We'll know soon enough when Obi Worldphone launches in India by the end of this year. Well, it goes without saying that there are high expectations from the brand considering the team and the names associated with it. That's all we have for you this week from San Francisco. Do feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Megha Vishwanath. Do not forget to #TechToys. I will see you next time.
TechToys.